got out in very quick fashion and got out a lot better than what Danny Eslick did. Danny had a deficit. He had a bigger deficit after this. Watch this. It's scary, scary stuff in the tri-oval at 180 miles per hour, sliding on your back. And you don't think these guys are brave? My goodness. Fortunately, Danny is okay, but that was a scary moment. And that was just one reason that caused this mandatory red flag. We'll elaborate on that in a moment. DeSalvo ran wide.
DeSalvo ran wide there. He had a little bit of a problem after that with his bike. He retired from the race. You can see Danny Eslick coming in, remounting, changing leathers, going back out on track. This guy's a real trooper, man. I slid down the road like that. I don't know if I want to get back out there so soon.
He was keen to jump on the Geico Power Sports Suzuki. It brought us to this, a mandatory red flag for everybody to change front tyres in the name of safety, a decision made by Dunlop and AMA Pro Road Racing. I know that Greg White is standing by with the man who slid through the tri-oval at frightening speeds, and thankfully he's okay.
Yeah, and this is Danny Eslick, and I want to make a comment if anybody's watching for the first time. This is what we call leathers in the sport. It's a full leather suit. It has protection in the shoulders and the elbows, in the back, and the hips and the knees. And Danny Eslick, thank goodness for RS Taichi, right? Because they really saved you on that banking.
Yeah, I've had crashes that are a lot slower and come out with more road rash. So having these RS Taichi leathers definitely saved me today. 160, 70 mile an hour, whatever it is, crash, and you slide a long ways when you're going that fast. So just thankful for that, and the Rye helmets and Alpine Star boots. I mean, to walk away from something like that and be lined back up for the restart's definitely a big deal. And I want to throw a shout out to Coy. Happy birthday.
All right, now I have to say this, though. Let's talk about this helmet, because this is the Screaming Chief. Now, where's the autograph?
Yeah, I was wearing that one, man.
Oh, no!
Yeah, I haven't got Scott to sign my other one yet. So, yeah, that one's drying out, and I actually didn't hit my head at all, so I got lucky. But, yeah, good Rye helmets, RS Taichi leathers, and some Alpine Star boots, and you'll be good to go.
All right, let's get serious about this for a second. How do you put that crash out of your mind and just go right back out there?
I don't know. I'm not all excited about going back out right now. I had a lot of moments in the first part of the race before the first pit stop, and we changed tires front and rear, and was by myself and was still having the same problem. So, it's kind of weird. I didn't really have that many issues throughout the weekend, but that's the most laps we've done. I think, we might only got 10 laps in practice. Very few laps here and there. So that's the longest stint that we've done. So, I'm not a tire engineer or track engineer, so I don't know which way to point anything. I know I fell down going fast, and that scared me pretty good.
Well, I mean, it's nice to hear that there's a human element to it, but for motorcycle racers, things seem to happen a lot slower than, say, normal people. So I know that you knew what was going on. So take me through the moments of that crash when you were on the banking and what happened and what you were feeling.
I mean, it's similar to second gear 30 or 40 mile an hour corner when you just get in there and trail brake or whatever and lose the front. But this one, you're 6th gear wide open on the throttle, and I've never had any moments like that here at Daytona. So wide open, and one of the times it was in the draft, and one of the guys went by me, and you just kind of lose the front, and it's a pretty sick feeling when you're going that fast next to a wall on a motorcycle. That was pretty freaky, and then not to mention slide. I mean, I was lucky it was coming off a NASCAR 4 there, and I had a long ways to slide. There was no walls or anything like that. So, I mean, I don't know how many football fields I slid, but it had to have been a few.
Well, Danny, we're certainly glad that you're okay and up here talking to us about it. But now you're about 3 laps down. We get this race started. I mean, is this the point where you just go, I'm just going to ride around in circles, or are you trying to get some points back?
Every point counts. I mean, I learned that. I lost championship by 8 points or something last year, 5 points, whatever it was. And, every point helps. If I can get up there and, if I get 1 point, then we've salvaged, something out of the day. I wanted to be walking out of here at least with a podium or a top 5 at the least. So, it kind of sucks that we're only racing for, maybe a point or 2 right now, but we'll get out there and make Geico Power Sports, Lucas Oil, Millennium Technologies, and all the rest of the sponsors really happy.
All right, thanks, Danny. Appreciate it, and good luck in the rest of the race.